Not everything in your life is meant to be shared. Some truths are too valuable, too personal, and too dangerous to put in the wrong hands. The reality is, when you expose certain parts of yourself, people can twist them, use them against you, or silently root for your downfall. Protecting your privacy isn't secrecy, it's wisdom, because the moment you start sharing everything with everyone, you give away pieces of your power. There are at least 5 things you should keep guarded, no matter who asks. 5 things that once revealed can weaken you, distract you, or even destroy you if placed in the wrong hands. And these 5 things are not just about protecting secrets, they are about protecting your future, your peace, and your dignity. Your biggest goals and dreams. Not everyone will support you. Some will doubt you, some will envy you, and some will quietly hope you fail. Protect your vision until it's strong enough to stand on its own. Your financial details, your income, savings, debts, or investments are nobody's business. Sharing them invites jealousy, judgment, or manipulation. Keep your money matters private. Your personal struggles and weaknesses. The wrong people will use your vulnerabilities against you. Share your struggles only with those who can help you grow, not those who gossip. Your family issues. Exposing family conflicts outside your home can create disrespect and mistrust. Some matters are meant to be solved privately, not displayed publicly. Your next move. Silence is power. Don't reveal your plans until they're already in motion. People can't ruin, block, or copy what they don't know. The wisest men and women were never the loudest, never the ones spilling every detail of their lives. They carried mystery, they carried silence, and that silence was not emptiness, it was strength. The world could see their results, their actions, their victories, but never their private struggles, never their hidden plans. And because of that, no one could stop them. You see, when you tell the wrong person your greatest dream, you invite their doubt. When you reveal your weaknesses, you hand them the very weapons that can be used against you. When you announce your next move too soon, you give others the chance to block it before it's even born. Your life is a garden. Some parts must bloom for the world to see, but the roots, the foundation, must remain buried deep in the soil, protected, hidden, guarded. Too many people make the mistake of thinking honesty means exposure, that transparency means weakness. No, my friend. You can be kind, you can be open-hearted, you can be generous, and still protect your sacred spaces. Privacy is not a wall that shuts people out. Privacy is a shield that guards what matters most. One day you'll speak too soon about a plan you were excited about, and suddenly it won't work out. One day you'll trust the wrong ear with your struggles, and they'll spread them like wildfire. One day you'll be too quick to reveal your blessings and envy will knock at your door. That's when you'll learn. Not every truth is meant to be told, not every thought is meant to be shared, and not every soul deserves access to your inner world. Protecting your privacy doesn't make you cold. It makes you wise. It doesn't make you distant. It makes you strong. The less people know about your inner battles, your resources, your family matters, your dreams, and your next steps, the more control you keep over your life. Silence has power, and once you learn to master it, you'll see that the strongest people are not the ones who speak the most, but the ones who know when to keep quiet. Your biggest goals and dreams. Your goals and dreams are the seeds of your future. They are fragile in the beginning, like a young sprout pushing through the soil. At that stage, they need protection, they need nurturing, they need silence. Too often, people make the mistake of exposing their dreams too early, speaking them into rooms where they don't belong, handing them to ears that cannot understand them. And when they do, those dreams are crushed before they ever have a chance to grow. Not everyone in your circle wants to see you rise. Some will pretend to support you, but deep inside, envy will poison their thoughts. Others will laugh, mock, or remind you of your past failures, not because your dream is impossible, but because your courage exposes their lack of it. And some, without saying a word, will quietly hope you never succeed, because your success would remind them of their excuses. That's why you must hold your vision close. Keep it protected until it grows strong enough to stand on its own. Imagine a candle flame in a storm. If you shield it carefully, it grows into a steady fire. But if you expose it to every gust of wind, it is snuffed out in seconds. Your dreams work the same way. They require your commitment, your faith, your effort, not the careless chatter of those who don't carry your vision in their hearts. Great achievers in history understood this principle. They didn't announce every step. They didn't seek applause before the work was finished. They built in silence, and they revealed only when the fruits of their labor could no longer be denied. There is wisdom in patience. There is power in restraint. When you keep your goals private, you are not being secretive. You are being wise. You are protecting the most valuable treasure you possess, the picture of your future. Share it only with those who will water it, not with those who will trample it. Share it with mentors, with believers, with people who want to see you rise. But with everyone else, let your results speak for you. Words can be twisted, promises can be mocked, but success silences every critic. When your dream becomes reality, no one can deny it. Until then, guard it, work on it, nurture it. Let it grow quietly, like roots spreading deep into the earth. Because when the time is right, your vision will not need explanation. It will speak for itself, and the very people who doubted you will stand in awe, wondering how you built so much in silence. So keep your goals and dreams close to your chest. Not every ear deserves to hear them. Not every eye deserves to see them. Protect them, because they are not just wishes. They are the blueprint of your destiny. Your financial details. Money is a tool, a resource, a measure of discipline and opportunity. But when it comes to your personal financial details, your income, your debts, your savings, your investments, silence is wisdom. Not because you are hiding something, but because money has a way of revealing the hearts of others. The moment you expose your financial situation, you invite unnecessary opinions, judgments, jealousy, and even manipulation. Tell someone you're doing well financially, and suddenly, you become a target of envy. Some may start to measure their life against yours, not realizing the sacrifices behind your progress. Others may begin to expect handouts, favors, or generosity that has nothing to do with genuine care, only with access to your pocket. On the other hand, reveal that you're struggling financially, and people may quietly look down on you, question your worth, or even take advantage of your desperation. In both cases, you lose something precious, your peace of mind. Your money is your responsibility, and it's not for public display. Even within families, even among friends, even in close circles, there must be a boundary. Why? Because people can twist your financial truth into weapons. They may exaggerate it, gossip about it, or use it to define your character. And if you are not careful, their perception of your money will overshadow their perception of you. History has shown this over and over. Wealth attracts as much trouble as it attracts opportunity. The rich man often wonders who his true friends are. The poor man often wonders if he is respected at all. But the man who keeps his finances private, he walks with freedom. He owes no explanations. He invites no comparisons. He keeps the control in his own hands. This is not about being secretive. It's about being wise. Your bank balance does not define your character, but in the wrong eyes, it will. Protecting your financial details is not stinginess. It is strength. For when you keep them private, you remove one of the easiest doors people can use to judge, manipulate, or misuse you. Real wealth is quiet. The richest soil produces crops without shouting. The strongest roots are hidden underground. In the same way, let your life show prosperity, not your words. Let your discipline and dignity speak louder than the numbers in your account. Guard your money matters. Discuss them only with those who truly need to know. With your spouse, your trusted advisor, or your inner circle of responsibility. But beyond that, let silence protect you, because once the world knows your financial details, you cannot control how they use that knowledge. So protect your treasure, protect your peace, protect your dignity. For the moment, you keep your financial details private. You keep your life from unnecessary storms. Your personal struggles and weaknesses. Every human being carries battles no one else can see. Behind the smiles, behind the handshakes, behind the confident walk, there are struggles, fears, and weaknesses. And while it is natural to want to share them, to lighten the burden, you must be very careful who you hand them to. Because in the wrong hands, your struggles will not be protected. They will be weaponized. When you reveal your personal weaknesses to people who lack wisdom, they do not comfort you, they exploit you. Some will act sympathetic to your face, but behind closed doors your pain becomes their entertainment. Others will disguise themselves as friends, but deep down, they store your weaknesses for later use, like arrows kept in a quiver, ready to strike when it benefits them. And then there are those who may not use your struggles directly against you, but their opinion of you changes forever. Where they once saw strength, now they see fragility. That's why you must guard your inner battles with care. Not every ear deserves your confessions. Not every soul can handle your truth. It is not about hiding, it is about protecting. You don't throw fine silk into the mud and expect it to remain clean. In the same way, your deepest struggles are not meant for careless hands. But don't mistake this for silence in suffering. There are people worthy of your honesty. Mentors, trusted loved ones, people who want to see you heal and grow. There is wisdom in choosing a counselor over a gossip, a teacher over a critic, a supporter over a spectator. Share with those who will lift you, not with those who only want to look down on you. Many of the strongest people you meet are not those without struggles, but those who refuse to parade them. They bleed in private, they wrestle in silence, and then they rise again, stronger than before. That quiet strength becomes their armor. They don't deny their battles, they simply don't hand them to those who would misuse them. Your weaknesses do not define you, they refine you. Your struggles do not make you less, they make you human. But exposing them carelessly allows others to control the narrative of your life. Protect your pain, because your pain carries lessons, and those lessons belong first to you. So the next time you feel tempted to share your struggles with everyone around you, pause. Ask yourself, will this person guard my heart, or will they expose it? If the answer is uncertain, stay silent. Work on your healing quietly. Rise in strength silently. And when you step out again, let the world see not your wounds, but your wisdom. For the strongest warrior is not the one who never bleeds. It is the one who knows where to bleed and where to remain silent. Your family issues. Every family carries its own set of struggles, conflicts, disagreements, wounds from the past, and challenges in the present. This is the nature of being human. Family issues are not meant for the public stage. The more you expose the conflicts inside your home, the weaker the foundation of that home becomes. When you speak carelessly about your family's struggles, you invite outsiders to form opinions about the very people you are bound to by blood. A temporary argument between a parent and a child, a disagreement between siblings, a clash between husband and wife. If told outside, it no longer remains temporary. Outsiders will carry those stories, magnify them, and judge your family long after you have forgiven and forgotten. What was once a passing storm becomes a permanent stain in the eyes of others. Understand this: respect begins with silence. If you want your family to be honored, you must protect its dignity. That does not mean pretending everything is perfect. It means choosing wisely where to seek counsel. There is wisdom in seeking guidance from an elder, a mentor, or someone who can genuinely help. But gossiping about your family's problems to anyone who will listen is not healing, it is betrayal. Outsiders do not feel the weight of your family bond. They do not love your parents the way you do. They do not know your siblings' heart the way you do. They do not share the history, the sacrifices, or the silent acts of love that hold your family together. Which means when they hear your conflicts, they judge without understanding. And that judgment can never capture the truth of what family really is. Messy, complicated, imperfect, but bound together by something deeper than mistakes. Families are like houses. Some rooms are meant for guests, but some doors remain closed to protect privacy. If you tear down every wall and expose every room, you leave no sanctuary. Your family deserves that sanctuary. Your home deserves that protection. Does this mean you carry every burden alone? Number. But it does mean you honor your family enough to keep certain matters within sacred walls. Solve disputes with patience, prayer, wisdom, and forgiveness, not with gossip. Heal wounds with understanding, not with exposure. Because in the end, when the world has turned its back on you, it is your family that often remains. Do not weaken their arms by handing their flaws to outsiders. Do not dishonor them by turning private struggles into public stories. Protect your family's dignity, and in doing so, you protect your own. For the day will come when people will judge you not only by your character, but by the way you honored the people who raised you, stood with you, and shared life with you. Guard that honor carefully. Some matters are not for display. They are for resolution within the sacred circle of family. Your next move. There is a wisdom older than time itself, and it says, "Do not speak of your path until your feet have already walked it." Why? Because your next move is the most powerful card you hold, and once revealed too soon, it can be blocked, copied, or destroyed before it even begins. Many people lose battles not because they lacked vision, not because they lacked strength, but because they spoke too quickly. They announced their intentions to the wrong crowd. They revealed their plans before they were ready, and in doing so, they gave others the chance to interfere. Some people will sabotage your plans openly, while others will quietly work against you in the shadows, all because you handed them the blueprint of your future before it was built. Think of a farmer. He doesn't dig up his seeds to show them to the world. He plants them in silence, waters them in silence, protects them in silence, and only when the harvest is ready do people see the results of his work. That's how your next move should be. Planted, nurtured, guarded. The world doesn't need to know the process. The world only needs to see the harvest. When you move in silence, you disarm those who wish to stop you. They cannot ruin what they cannot see. They cannot block what they do not know. And they cannot copy what has not been revealed. Your silence becomes your shield. Your timing becomes your weapon, and your results become your voice. Does this mean you must never share your plans with anyone? It means you must be selective. Share them only with those who are invested in your success. Mentors, partners, trusted allies. Not with those who are curious, not with those who gossip, not with those who smile in your presence but secretly root for your failure. Silence is not emptiness. Silence is strategy. It gives you room to think, to prepare, to strengthen your foundation before you step forward. And when the time is right, when the move is made and the result is undeniable, you won't need to announce it. Your victory will announce itself. So guard your next step as you would guard a treasure chest. Protect it from careless words, from jealous eyes, from doubting tongues. Walk in silence until the ground beneath your feet is firm. For once you learn the art of moving quietly, you will discover a new power, the ability to surprise the world with results they never saw coming. So let me leave you with this. The greatest treasures of your life, your time, your health, and your peace are not sold in any marketplace. You cannot buy them, and once they slip through your fingers, they rarely return. Guard them as you would guard your very soul. Do not waste your days trying to impress people who will not remember your name. Do not trade your health for trophies that cannot love you back. Do not sacrifice your peace for battles that don't belong to you. Instead, live with intention. Spend your time wisely. Care for your body as if it were the only one you'll ever have, because it is, and protect the stillness of your mind like a fortress. Remember, wealth can build houses, but only peace can make them homes. Money can buy medicine, but only health can make you whole. And success can fill your pockets, but only purpose can fill your heart. So ask yourself tonight, am I protecting the things that truly matter? Because one day, when your journey nears its end, it will not be the cars, the houses, or the applause you think about. It will be how you spent your time, how you cared for your health, and whether you walked this earth with peace in your heart. Guard those three treasures, and you will never live a poor life. Lose them, and no fortune will ever be enough.